Well, hello there, my fellow Doombots and Bavarian citizens. I'm Doombot15, joined here by my co-host and very good friend, Doombot16. And today we have a bunch of cool topics to talk about in the DOOMBOTcast.
Yeah.
Very excited, bunch of great topics. We're going to be
Mhm.
talking about Micheal B. Jordan's Big Sinners win, a little bit about the Oscars, not too much. Just a
Yeah.
bunch of people just giving each other awards while smelling their own farts, but whatever. We're also going to be talking about Project Hail Mary. Ryan Gosling maybe has a future in the MCU. Is of course part of the Star Wars family, the Disney family right now.
Yeah.
The Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer. I didn't put it in like the PowerPoint for today, but Chuck Norris did pass away. So maybe before we start, we can talk about what's your favorite Chuck Norris joke, Doombot60. What's your favorite Chuck Norris meme memory, if you have any of Chuck Norris?
Oh, Chuck Norris, my God.
I always love when he says he doesn't do push-ups, but he pushes the world down. Chuck Norris doesn't do push-ups, he pushes the world down.
Yes. I love that he's always will be in my contacts. Every time I have a dispute in the supermarket, he just punches the parsnips and people will be like, oh no, let's not mess with him.
Chuck Norris.
He's a G.
Chuck Norris, real G. It's always. It's not like he was like the best actor or whatever, but
He fought Bruce Lee.
He was fought Bruce Lee, one of the best fight scenes. I think it was in Enter the Dragon, but still, Chuck Norris passed away. Just wanted to mention real quick that living meme is not among us, or a living legend, whatever you would say. I know that a bunch of people. I saw this one clip of Chuck Norris saying, "If we vote for Obama, we'll have 3,000 years of hell on Earth." Maybe, I don't know. Maybe the new political landscape is all due to Obama. I don't know, but I don't know. Whatever. I don't want to get into that because we both agree that Dr. Doom should be ruling the world.
Definitely. We have no political views on anything. No, none of the presidential stuff. We all know we should all be led by Doom.
One world under Doom
One
is the
world
only
under
way. So that's the one thing that I can be like, yo, Chuck Norris, it should have been One World Under Doom, and you should have been taking some more shrooms and chilled out, my dude.
Yeah.
But before we get into it,
Like, comment, and doom scribe, or be doomed.
sorry to the listeners who are wearing headphones, but Doombot16 is still working on his audio regulatory body movements, bowel movements.
Yes.
He takes very loud poops.
Yes.
Because he's the shit.
Yes. Thank you.
The show always starts off with Doom News, and that's where we talk about the latest and greatest in Doom news.
Super relevant Doom views.
Super relevant Doom news. Okay, the first topic I wanted to talk about is Micheal B. Jordan won an Oscar for Best Actor in a Leading Role for playing Smoke and Stack in what is, in my opinion, the best movie of 2025.
Yeah.
Sinners, man. We literally the first podcast thingamajiggy we ever did was for Sinners. I think we did like a whole breakdown on why it's like a beautiful movie that honors black culture, and I love so much that Ryan Coogler is going to own this movie in 20 years. I think that's the deal that he has. I think the guy who made Scary Movie, he got screwed over by the movie industry, by the Weinsteins, that they literally stole his movie. But to see that like artists and whatever black artists are being able to own their work, and I think that this is such a gorgeous movie. Any thoughts on Sinners? Any thoughts on Micheal B. Jordan quite unexpectedly winning the Oscar for Best Male Actor?
Oh, he so deserved that one. He really deserved that one. Like Micheal B. Jordan has been a top G. He's a comeback G of all things, you know. Like, we've known him to be very chill and very good at acting, but like he's good at comebacks too, you know. Like when he met his school bully one time, and she tried to be all
Oh yeah,
friendly.
that interview.
That
She
interview, yeah. She got
him
all
a cornball.
Yeah, she called him a cornball. Hey, that's the quirky kid. And she was like, oh yeah, it was back then. And he was like, yeah, you know who you are, bitch.
Oh no. He was polite.
Yeah.
He's a gentleman. When he did his speech, he was just talking about family, and it seems like a solid dude as far as I know. He's not some weirdo doing all of this weird Hollywood satanic horrible stuff that's also going on.
Yeah.
He's not Jared Leto. This dude is a solid guy, and he's still, I think at the Oscars he was sitting next to his mom. That tells you about the character. That he's a real solid dude.
Solid dude.
And yeah, even though he wasn't a bad Fant Four-Stick movie, he played Johnny Storm. Did you know that?
Oh yeah, he did.
He was Johnny Storm. But let's forget about that. Let's talk about Creed. Creed is freaking amazing.
Yeah.
Let's talk about all of the great stuff that this dude has done. The one thing that I always fall back on is Creed. I love the Creed movies, and I think did a great job directing the last Creed movie with Jonathan Majors.
Yeah.
Also bring freaking Kang back, But also, I think he deserved the Oscar because literally he played like two different characters, and one of the characters literally turned into a vampire, So he did a great performance, and I'm really happy that he got this Oscar. Any thoughts on the other Oscar winners and Oscar snubs? Even though, like, who real quick, I just want to say, like, we're talking about the Oscars, but it's not really. Yeah, I'm happy that he won the Oscar, but at the same time, the Doom Awards are better. I think we should just be doing Doom Awards at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Because it's great. It's good for you.
Yeah.
But maybe in the future, if you get some more viewership on the pod, which Doom demands, so
yes, Doom
run it up.
Yep.
We will just be doing our own Doom scars or some shit because the Oscars just a bunch of dudes smelling their own farts and then being like, oh, what about the climate? I'm like, my dude, you just did 5 donuts in a private jet while smashing a 20-year-old Leonardo DiCaprio. Like, are you really helping? Yeah. Well, you're the guest of honor at Jeff Bezos' super wedding.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know about that one.
I don't know about that one.
I put some other movies here that I was like, okay, these movies also deserve some shine. Like One Battle After Another, it won Best Picture, right?
Yeah, One Battle After. Wait, I got
was
the
a pretty
right
good.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna run through this. Marty Supreme didn't win any Oscars, but I did enjoy Marty Supreme. You also had The Smashing Machine. Smashing Machine, I really liked The Smashing Machine. Dwayne Johnson was great in that one. He played Mark Kerr. I think my favorite performance of male actor, even though I love Michael B. Jordan, was actually Jesse Plemons in Begonia. Just the amount of emotions he went through in that movie. Great. Eddington, nobody talks about this movie because it's really painful to talk about because it's a COVID movie.
Yeah, it's a COVID movie, and it's also quite... like
it
Eddington,
is very conspiratorial.
Yeah, it really rewards you for sticking by it, and it's conspiratorial, and it's kind of...
it was great.
Yeah, it was great, but it's also a clusterfuck, a great clusterfuck. So, like, it isn't for everyone.
No.
But, like, it really rewards you for sticking by it, to the end.
watched this one, Eddington, and it was a mind. It was twisting. But personally, I really enjoyed the director, Ari Aster. I like his movies, and I like the direction they go into. The lady, have you seen Weapons?
Oh.
I think Amy Madigan is her name. That lady, she won for Best Supporting Actress. She played, like, the villain in the Weapons movie, which is like an insane witch lady. You see the lady who looks like Ronald McDonald had intercourse with the Wendy's girl.
Oh shit!
That's the love child of that monstrosity right there.
Damn.
She won an Oscar, so I'm just happy to see that also. Horror movies got a lot of love this year at the Oscars, from Weapons until like Sinners is a little bit of a horror movie, right? It's a genre movie.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely an art house / horror movie.
Yeah,
but it's one that is done on the big screen and done right. They didn't glorify too much. They didn't do this. It was just a movie that told a story the influence and the culture and stuff. The themes were amazing. The characters were good. And there wasn't a single character I thought like in that horror movie where I was like, oh my god, just die already.
I rewatched it again. I rewatched it again in theater. I got a chance to, and man, the music. I think Sinners is a movie you can watch every single day because it looks beautiful. The music is great. The acting is sublime. It is just it's a joy to my heart to see that it got all the love. Superman didn't get any awards or whatever.
Shame.
Superman was my second favorite movie. I love Superman.
Yeah.
Right now, I think it's like my favorite. I made a list. I think it's right now number one. Pretty insane. It's my number one favorite superhero movie.
It is. It is for the year. Yeah.
Not
the
for
thing.
The year. I'm for. It's either that or the Batman. I don't know what it is about that movie, but it so perfectly encapsulates what it means to be a Superman, to be a superhero. And it doesn't shy away from the comic bookiness that I'm like, whoa, this is the superhero movie. And some people might disagree or not, but it just feels to me that every time I watch that movie, it feels like I just open a comic book and I'm there in that world. And it's a good comic book. It's a good comic book with a beginning, middle, and end and interesting characters. I hope that James Gunn will make a better movie, like an even better movie with Man of Tomorrow, but I'll really love Superman. What all else? Oh yeah, and of course, we both watch Avatar 3, The Fire and Ash? Yeah.
Yeah, we
then
watched that.
We won an Oscar for best visual effects because, of course,
it's Avatar. They always do.
They always win.
But you know what? I think it's appropriate because Avatar never pretended to be like the next big deep thing. Like, oh, the characters this that. It was always a fictional biogeography with fictional demography of people like moving there now because we have that.
No, it's not deep. It's more like it's almost a way to just show off like, hey, CGI can do water now. It's James Cameron pushing the boundaries of how you can create a different world. And
what if whales lived in a tribe and communicated through beeps and noises? Like
I think whales do that, right?
Yeah. Whales do that already, but like not in the sense they did in that movie. Like.
No. It was like a good popcorn movie. Good popcorn movie. Visual. But it is kind of, if you watch all 3 Avatar movies in a row, you're basically watching the same movie on repeat, but then every time with better graphics.
Yeah.
It's not like the most inventive movie in the genre. It's not pushing anything real forward. I enjoy the Avatar movies and I watch them in a theater, but I'm not gonna be at home watching it. Like, you cannot watch Avatar.
Yeah, it's not like a movie like.
I had an Uber the other day.
And
my Uber driver was like, he had a TV in the Uber. It wasn't an Uber. It was like a Latvian. Sorry, it was a
louver.
Louver, yeah. It was a louver. Yeah. And he had a big screen, and I was like, "You want to watch?" I was like, "Not really." And then he put on an AI fake Avatar movie. And I was like, what is this? I was like, bro, can you turn this off, please? I don't want to watch this fake AI Avatar movie with YouTube ads in it. Like, bro, I was like, my dude, okay, just give me the controls. And I put on M Honcho and had a great time. I was like, yeah, I'm the boss.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you want to? Are you really want to go through all the Oscars? Because I don't really care to. Or is it really you really want to?
Yeah,
you haven't even seen all these movies. Like, you cannot talk to me about Hamnet. Have you watched Hamnet?
Hamnet, I have watched it in my dreams because I
it's
never
about
watched that movie.
It's like the origin of Shakespeare, and he's like, to be or not to be.
Oh.
And then he's like very depressed, and he makes gloves, and then his wife is constantly like screaming. And I also watched Blue Moon, and Blue Moon is the worst movie I've ever watched. It's like a very old cranky guy who tries to get in the panties of an 18-year-old. He's like, why don't you love me? And then at the same time he's like, my dick doesn't work. It's like, bruh, you're an old fart, my dude. Just leave the teenagers alone, you creep. That
barely legal, the movie, barely legal.
Yeah, and like, why did he get nominated for that? It's like horrible. It was not a good film.
Not a good first impression either.
I really want to watch 2 movies that I have not been able to watch. 2 movies that I want to watch The Secret Agent, and I want to watch Sentimental Value. Those are the two movies that I'm really interested in, that are foreign language films that are not like in English.
Ooh.
But is there something you really want to read off there? Is there anything here you need it? Watch it. Don't be doxing yourself, my dude.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, yeah. There's just a quick list to go through. Like the results. One battle after another. One best film. I mean, no, not really fine. I mean, like, it's a good movie, but I think Sinners should have taken that spot.
If the first 30 minutes of that movie had a different actor in it, I wouldn't mind. Because I don't buy that Leonardo DiCaprio is a 20-year-old freedom fighter. Okay, please go, because we have to hurry up the podcast. This is like,
yeah, fine. Okay, and
Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan won the best actor, which is good. We already covered that. That's really good. And best original music, which is something I really agree, because I really liked Sinners' music.
That guy has won 3 Oscars in a row. What's his name?
Mr. Nobody.
No.
Oh wait.
Ludwig Göransson.
Yeah.
He won an Oscar for Oppenheimer. He won an Oscar for Sinners, and also something else. And I think he also did the music for Black Panther. But
really?
Let's forget about the Oscars. Fine. It happens. We talked about it, but at the end of the day, they will never be legit as long as Dr. Doom doesn't have an Oscar. Just so you know, you can do your silly little show and look like little penguins. As long as Dr. Doom does not have an Oscar,
look at my little golden man.
It doesn't matter. Joker has 2 nominations and 2 wins, and freaking Dr. Doom has nothing. Okay, maybe we haven't had a single good Doctor Doom live action, but that's
coming.
That doesn't matter. It's coming.
It's coming.
So Doomsday or Avengers Secret Wars, we need a Doctor Doom nomination.
Yeah.
Talking about Doctor Doom and MCU, Ryan Gosling has said the following about him possibly playing Ghost Rider in the MCU. Because if you don't know, Ryan Gosling for the longest time has said that if he could play one character in the Marvel Universe, it would be Ghost Rider. And he said the following about that. Some discussions have been had, and it's a complicated situation. Which I think means that he did talk with Kevin Feige. He had to talk, but because Kevin Feige has had a little bit of a rough time getting the Blade movie, because you remember that they announced the Blade.
Oh, I did not know that at all.
Some years ago, they announced Mahershala Ali on stage. I think the same day that they announced the Kang Dynasty. But a movie that never happened, sadly. They announced that Mahershala Ali was going to be playing Blade, and there were also a lot of rumors of Midnight Suns, and Midnight Suns is basically like a dark version of the Avengers with Ghost Rider, Morbius, and a bunch of other like supernatural characters. I don't know if Ryan Gosling will ever play Ghost Rider. I want him to play Ghost Rider because he wants to. But to be honest, I don't really see it happening, because Ryan Gosling, he's already doing the Star Wars stuff right now. He's going to be locked into that. And if you go into the MCU, they're going to try to get you for a bunch of movies. And Ryan Gosling is not really on that type of time. He's doing a bunch of other interesting projects and getting Oscar nominations on the way. He got a freaking Oscar nomination for being Ken. And I think he might get a nomination for what he did in the Project Hail Mary movie, because he was really great in that film.
Yeah, I really liked him in Project Hail Mary.
My question to you is this. First of all, do you think that Ryan Gosling will get the role of Ghost Rider in the MCU? And the second part is, would you like him to have that role? Do you want Ghost Rider in the MCU, or do you think there's no place for it right now?
I would love Ghost Rider for one in the MCU. Definitely Ghost Rider. Even in the Nicolas Cage ones, like for one, I honestly think Nicolas Cage is a good role for the Ghost Rider, because he's really good at making like Ghost Rider. His crazy face. Like Ghost Rider is unhinged, unstable, and Nicolas Cage knows how to encapsulate that. Like, sure, why not Ryan Gosling? he has range, right, as an actor.
Ryan Gosling is one of the best actors working right now. One of my favorite Ryan Gosling movies, which I don't see enough people talking about, is a movie. It's called Lars and the Real Girl. It's literally like a dude who's like socially awkward, who buys a blow up doll from the internet, and then he pretends that she's disabled, so he puts the blow up doll in a wheelchair, and he's like, "This is my new girlfriend," and then the whole town has to pretend that nothing's wrong with it. Ryan Gosling is just a great actor, you know. I haven't yet seen a performance that I'm like, this is a bad performance. I think he's always good. Like, my favorite movie is probably Nice Guys. Like, have you ever seen Nice Guys?
No.
It's like him, Ryan Gosling, and Russell Crowe, and they're both like detectives in LA in the 80s. It's or the 70s. It's a great film. Would recommend it. But you think that this will happen, or are you thinking like, I don't think that Ghost Rider is gonna be in the next 10 years. Do you think Ghost Rider will appear in the next 10 years in MCU? Or do you think it will be Ryan Gosling, or no? What do you think?
I don't think it's necessarily going to be Ryan Gosling, but I do think it will happen within the next 10 years.
Yeah, okay.
Definitely. It could happen next year.
I would love to see a Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
I think that the Nicolas Cage movies, particularly the first one, is pretty fun. The second one is horrible because they made it for 3D. So they did a bunch of horrible effects in it that made it almost unwatchable. Like, I watched clips of that second movie on YouTube, and I'm like, what? This gives me a headache. And I'm watching it on my phone. Imagine watching that in a theater. Okay, moving on to potential castings from confirmed castings, and this one is pretty crazy, actually. A couple years back, Kirsten Dunst, who you might know as Mary Jane in the original Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies, said that she would love to star in the Minecraft movie because it would be a movie that wouldn't lose her money. Because this movie made like $1 bazillion, and a bunch of kids terrorized a bunch of theaters because they love Chicken Jockey. Well, this article came out in 2025, and not even a year later, a couple months after that, now, it has been confirmed that Kirsten Dunst is joining a Minecraft movie, the sequel.
Oh, shit.
So, yeah, she is getting what she wants. She's getting the big payday, and she's joining Jack Black. Everybody thinks that she is playing the character that we saw at the end of the Minecraft movie. I think it's Alex?
Alex, the female counterpart of Steve.
Tell me about Alex, because I don't know Alexifying. That doesn't work.
Because I have a lack of knowledge for this.
That's what I wanted to say. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so what do you want to say?
I think it's possible. Like what you just showed me, Alex could very well be her. That she could play the role come on, you see the resemblance right there. It's just
That's Alex right there.
Yeah, 2 peas in a pot. It should happen.
That's Alex when Alexis. Fuck.
That's a relaxing time together.
This is why I need a co-host. Work out the kinks.
Yes.
But damn, she's getting the big payday. She's playing Alex, and it's good. I like the Minecraft movie. Did you like the Minecraft movie? I think you slept during it.
I slept through part of it. Yeah, I've missed Jason.
You slept during my favorite scene in the Minecraft movie was when Jason Momoa pretends to sacrifice himself by doing nunchucks on a bridge and kicking little pigs. And he's like, no, not Jason Momoa. And then Jason Momoa's like, I'm sacrificing myself. But like, if you watch that scene back, it's so obvious that Jason Momoa just ran down a bridge, and then he just did a bunch of random bullshit movements, and then they animated a bunch of pigs around him. Like, he just does like the worst spinning back kick ever, and he kicks a little pig in the face. But I enjoy how shitty that movie was. Luckily, I didn't have to watch it with a bunch of screaming kids who were being dickheads. But I did I like the Minecraft movie. I think it's a fun movie, and I love Jared Hess because he's the dude who gave us freaking Nacho Libre and Napoleon Dynamite, if I'm not mistaken. So if there's more money in the pockets of a dude like Jack Black and Jared Hess, I'm not mad at that. And Kirsten Dunst getting a good payday is also not bad. And at the same time, also, like, we shouldn't even be talking about money because money is just a social construct to get people competitive against each other. We should all be working together to just have a lovely, peaceful society. And money's just BS because when Doom rules the world, we'll all just be able to eat unlimited Doom popsicles.
Doom popsicles, you guys hear that? For all.
So vote Doom.
Vote Doom.
And by that I mean punch your local politician in the dick. Speaking about cocks, Spider-Man, brand new day. Spider-Man, aka Spider-Cock, we're going to be talking about it in a second. Spider-Man, brand new day. The trailer shatters the record with 718.6 million views. The biggest movie trailer launch in history. So in 24 hours, it almost cracked 1 billion views. This is so insane. If you look at these numbers, it is behind it with 475 million views is Grand Theft Auto 6. Then you got Deadpool and Wolverine with 365, and then Spider-Man No Way Home with 355.5 million, and then Avengers Endgame 289 million.
Spider-Man's dominating the leaderboards with trailers, my man.
What this means is that the hype for the MCU is back. It's back. If this movie succeeds, I am 100% certain that both Avengers Doomsday and Spider-Man Brand New Day will both crack 2 billion because 718.6 million views in less than 24 hours. Okay, when I got this, I sent it to everybody. I sent it to my grandma. I sent it to every freaking person because I was like, this is something big is happening. This trailer was amazing. We're going to be going into a bunch of details in a second. But for you, seeing that it shattered the record of most views in 24 hours, where do you think the limit is of the amount of people that will be watching this movie, and what does this say about the hype of the MCU right now?
Well, for one, I think the MCU is constantly, and I do mean it, constantly building up on what they've already made and established.
After a rough patch.
Yeah, I mean, like, they have rough patches. I mean, how long have they been doing this, really? Since the first Hulk movie?
2009.
8. Well, because the Incredible Hulk movie started in 2008, and that already teased, like...
And Iron Man was the same year.
Yeah, Iron Man was the same year. So 2008. Since 2008, they have been making movies. So, like...
Bangers.
So they've been doing this for 15, 16 years.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, man.
That's 17 years.
17 years.
18 years. We're in 2026, my dude.
Oh, shit. Wow, yes. Damn, time flies. Ooh, they say. But anyway, nice. And really put your mortality into perspective. Jeez. But yeah, you know.
I would just get reincarnated as a toaster. We'll be fine.
More useful than we are now, that's for sure. Don't worry about it. Doom will have awesome bitchin' bread when we are gone. Do not worry about it. But yeah, you know, like, they're just constantly building up on what they've already established and making it better and better and better. And then Tom Holland comes in, and Deadpool vs. Wolverine.
Okay, the one thing that I think is funny is... Okay, first of all, say what you want about those first 3 Spider-Man movies. I know I say a lot of times I call him Iron Boy Jr. because those first 3 movies were basically him in the shadow of Tony Stark. He got introduced to the MCU by Tony Stark in Civil War. Then in Spider-Man Homecoming, Tony Stark showed up once again. Then Spider-Man Far From Home was him dealing with the ramifications of Tony Stark's death and then Mysterio taking advantage of him. Then Spider-Man 3 still had the remnants of Tony Stark with Happy being in that story, Happy Hogan, and also he's still using Stark tech in Spider-Man No Way Home. We have say what you want that it was Iron Boy Jr. It was, in my opinion, even though it wasn't ideal, it was the perfect way to get Spider-Man in the MCU. You know, it was a perfect way to get him in there. But now we finally have the opportunity. After Tom Holland has been Spider-Man for what, like, since 2015, since Civil War. So he's been 10 years. So he has been Spider-Man, or a little bit short, like around 10 years. He is finally at the point, because at the end of last movie, everybody, of course, forgot who Spider-Man was because of Doctor Strange's spell. Doesn't have family, doesn't have anything around him.
No.
He's a lonely, sad Spider-Man. And we're finally getting Tom Holland in the Spider-Man movie we have wanted. All that aside, John Watts did a great job with those first 3 Spider-Man movies, and because he did such a good job with them, and because the Kevin Feige and all the other Marvel, like all the other directors did such a great job with Spider-Man, that's why this movie got 718, almost 720 million views in one day. I just want to shout out that John Watts did a great job with those first movies, and all the other directors in the MCU, including like also the Russo brothers, great job of making people love this Spider-Man. So many people love Tom Holland's Spider-Man. It's their Spider-Man. For me, it's of course Tobey Maguire. For you?
Yeah, for me, Tobey Maguire. I think I'm gonna go with Tom Holland. I'm gonna be honest.
You got Tom Holland?
Yeah.
Fine. For me, it's Tobey. You know, I remember Tobey, but. Okay, tell me about that. Why is Tom Holland your Spider-Man? Because I'm interested. Because I don't agree yet, but maybe this movie will make him mine. But tell me.
All right. So, like, you know, I love Tobey Maguire. I grew up with Tobey Maguire as a little wee Doom virus.
Yes.
You know, like, I started off, like, watching Tobey Maguire and enjoying his charisma. But the thing is, Tom Holland has something that I find more appealing in superheroes than I saw in Tobey Maguire. Yes, Tobey Maguire has somewhat of that superhero stoicism that you love to see.
I think that Tobey Maguire, for me, he was like, because he was so goofy.
Yeah.
Because he looks like a nerd, and I always think that Peter Parker's not handsome. He's kind of a odd-looking guy. No diss to Toby, but that's what I enjoy about it. But maybe that's a weird take. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, but like, you know, the thing is, Tom Holland kind of also takes that goofiness with him, but he has it more in a animated way. You know, there's something about the charisma he takes with him as Spider-Man that I enjoy seeing more. Although, like, Tobey Maguire, however, does bring more of that, like, awkward, I'm just here to take my math, I'm just doing math, don't worry about me. But in real life, he's saving the city. But Tom Holland also has, like, damn it, I dropped my books, now I don't know which math book I should take, oh my god, girl problems, no, I have to find the right one.
Tom Holland looks more like a teenager when he started. Because he was like a young 20-year-old. He's now almost 30. He's 29 right now.
Oh, he looks like 15, my man.
Yeah, now, but he looks a little bit older now. But when he started, he looked like 15.
Yeah,
he
exactly.
looked like a young. But now we're getting to
maybe that's it. Maybe
college-age Spider-Man.
He's starting to. He feels more like
he matured into being
a teenager.
Best.
You know, like he was like what teenagers actually are.
Yes.
Very chaotic, very all over the. Even if you're a nerd, you know, like you're very chaotic. You're all over the place. You're emotional. You have this. You have that. You have problems. And if you have the responsibility of the city on your shoulders, you're gonna break, my man.
Yeah.
And that's what he did. He broke. And like Tobey Maguire was a little, well, he wasn't all put together, but he was basically an adult, brother. You know, like
but,
basically.
But okay, but well, now we're going into a whole discussion thing. But I can understand that for a lot of people, he is Spider-Man, and the amount of people that watch this trailer showed that a bunch of people love this Spider-Man and love this version of it, and I really think that this is showing that the MCU is on an upward trajectory. If this movie is as great as I think it can be, which we're going to break down in a second, I think this movie is going to make a lot of money, and I'm going to rewatch it a lot of times.
Yeah, it was a really good move of giving Spider-Man something irreversible, you know? A mistake that cannot be undone. Like this guy, everybody forgot Peter Parker. Like he lost his girlfriend, he lost his best friend, his aunt doesn't know who he is. Nobody knows who he is. He's all alone now.
Great setup for the trailer. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's time for trailers. Will it be doomed to fail or...
Time for trailers. Will it be doomed to fail or doomtastic?
Sorry once again to the people who are wearing headphones. So, the Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer dropped, and it had a bunch of comic accurate panels in it. First of all, I thought that the trailer looked amazing. Yeah. Do we both agree that the trailer looked amazing and comic accurate?
Definitely.
It was a good looking trailer. It sold me on it. I still have a lot of questions, but we have a lot of clues to what this movie is about, and I'm gonna try to break it down for you, and then bit by bit, just if there's anything you want to chime in, okay?
All right.
So it starts with Tom Holland Spider-Man hanging upside down with the skyline of New York City.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty funny that he's stalking his ex. His ex-girlfriend, or maybe on the top of the New York City skyline. I think it's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Imagine somebody was tracking his ping and they'd be like, "What's this dude doing there?" But I like the scene. What I also really love about this part is when he jumps down and you see him skydiving. The swinging looks amazing, right? The swinging looks gorgeous. You find out that MJ in this trailer has a new boyfriend. And yeah, Spider-Man is really cocking it. He's staring at her. This look here, he looks so sad. He looks so... I think this is the part where he's in a cafe and he sees Ned, his former best friend, getting a drink. And he wants to smile at him, but you can see that he doesn't want to because he doesn't want to endanger him. You can see the hurt in his face, you know?
Yeah.
He wants to be like, "Hey, what's up, buddy?" But he's not able to dab his bro up, man. It's so sad.
Damn.
Imagine not being able to dab your bro up, man. It would suck.
Yeah.
It would suck. It would suck. It would be so sad.
Yeah, man.
I also love that everybody seems to love Spider-Man. He even gets the freaking key to the freaking city.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Like Absol said, Kendrick Lamar getting the keys to the city.
Yeah, so he gets the key to the city, and then you get the reaction to it where Peter Parker's watching it back, and he's just depressed looking at his key. He's like, "Oh, I have this key.
Does it open up MJ's heart, or make my aunt remember me again?"
But this is really a big spoiler, actually, because this spoils the ending of the new Daredevil show, Daredevil Born Again Season 2, because this was the assistant to Mayor Fisk in the previous season, and if she's the one giving the key to the city, that means, first of all, that Kingpin is not in power, because Kingpin was open in Season 1, saying that he was against Spider-Man, against all of the superheroes, so that means that Kingpin is getting the front. I still think that Spider-Man will be showing up in Daredevil Born Again, and that these shows are tied together in a way, and that Spider-Man will be there in the maybe the last episode or the episode before the last one to help Daredevil and Punisher defeat Kingpin, so that he's not anymore the mayor of New York City, and that's why you have this other his assistant taking over for him. But this is kind of a spoiler, but I think everybody already knew that he is not gonna be the mayor of New York City, and it maybe, I don't know. I'm still interested to watch the show. I'm not gonna watch the show because I'm like, I know that he's not gonna give a key to Spider-Man. I'm not watching this. So, but people, it is a spoiler, but whatever. I'm gonna still want to check it out.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Talking about gooners, you get Spider-Man Peter Parker in his underwear, covered in white sticky stuff, hanging upside down. What did you think of this scene?
I thought he should. I think he should have laid off of MJ's Instagram pics. Yeah, lay off the socials, my man. Damn, it's just social media. It's more real.
It's not good for you, man.
It's not good for you.
But this is the scene where it turns out that he's getting webbing. He's getting like Tobey Maguire, like natural webbing.
Ooh.
So he is transforming. There's also this speech we'll get later into the 3 life cycles of a spider. He is getting rid of the web shooters that he built himself, you know, these, and he's getting it from himself. I don't know why, but maybe it's because he's going so hard in being Spider-Man, and he's neglecting the Peter Parker side of his life, that his body is, because of the stress he's under, is transforming and giving him natural webbing, like the transformation, the DNA is. He's becoming more of a human spider than a Spider-Man. We'll get to that in a second.
Oh yeah, that's
good. You know, human spider. Okay, this ninja scene with the natural webbing. Get into that in a second. That's so badass. The amount of characters that casually are in this trailer was insane. I love the Bruce Banner scene. I love the Scorpion. We're getting freaking Scorpion. I love Scorpion as a bad guy.
Scorpion, yeah.
Bro, the Frank Castle scene. Oh man, the Frank Castle scene was so good. We'll get to that in a second. First of all, I want to talk about Bruce Banner.
Yeah.
What the frick is he wearing on his arm? I think it's a device that he also had in She-Hulk that can control when he becomes the Hulk and when he is not the Hulk.
Okay.
But I think that this thing is gonna break and he's gonna turn into the Savage Hulk. Right?
I hope it breaks because I don't like that idea one bit.
There was a picture, I didn't put it in there, but there is a picture of Bruce Banner like being really beat up. Like I think that maybe the Punisher or something like beat the crap out of him. There is a picture of that floating. I don't know if it's an AI or not, but I think that maybe when he's wearing it, he cannot transform. And then he gets beat up by a bunch of goons, maybe ninjas. There are a bunch of ninjas in this trailer. And then maybe later somebody breaks this device. Yeah. Or like the mind control thing that's happening makes him go goo goo gaga Savage Hulk.
Yeah.
Two things. We know that he's gonna be Savage Hulk. On the left, you see a render of what his Savage Hulk is supposedly going to be looking like. I think he's either going to be Joe Fixit, which is a gray like mobster variant of the Hulk, or he's going to be Savage Hulk. I would prefer Joe Fixit for a very particular reason, which I will get into at the end of this trailer breakdown.
Okay.
And I think it's going to blow your mind a little bit, okay?
Okay.
We'll get to that in a second. But I think that Joe Fixit might be playing a really big role in it. I think that we saw Hulk in this trailer. I think we saw him in this trailer right at this moment.
Okay.
You see that Spider-Man has his two webs and he's trying to hold on to something. And the scene after this, the shot after this, you see that Spider-Man is thrown through the air and he smashes against a building. I think that what is grabbing his webbing right here at this moment in time is the Joe Fixit, or it is the Savage Hulk, which is throwing him around. Yeah. Because you can see everything behind him is already a little bit broken. I think that this is the Hulk confrontation. Not at the ending of the movie, but like the battle before the end battle. A little bit over the midway point. So I think we're getting a Hulk versus Spider-Man confrontation where Spider-Man has to go so hard that his transformation of Spider-Man, his mutation, because of the stress he's under, maybe he gets beat up so bad he wakes up in that cocoon and then he gets his webbing. That's what I think is going to happen. Yeah. Love the Scorpion scene. Scorpion, this actor, Michael Mando, great. We had the first Spider-Man movie, had the teaser of Scorpion coming.
Finally figured out the definition of insanity, this guy.
Great Far Cry reference. Yeah. I love Far Cry 3. He's so good in it.
Yeah.
Somehow, some way, there is a villain who is controlling all of the villains. Yeah. We don't know who it is, and there is a big teaser to it, which we'll get to in the ending. But Scorpion is working together with the Hand. That is 100% for sure, because there were also leaked images of Scorpion in the prison where Spider-Man is fighting those Hand ninjas. So I think the Hand is freeing a bunch of villains from prison and giving them upgraded suits, like the Scorpion suit that he's wearing right now in this picture here. I think he gets that from the same person who's controlling the Hand, because there's one mysterious force who is doing all of this stuff. We also got a comic accurate. These were all comic tributes, like of Boomerang. This shot where the Boomerang is throwing all of his boomerangs. That's also a comic book cover of Spider-Man. We get the Tarantula cover. These are all tributes. Literally, even the cop that's there, right here, that's shooting at them. Oh, yeah, he's also here. You see? Oh! It's literally a recreation of that shot.
Of the cover,
yeah. So it's a bunch of Spider-Man covers recreated. I think that the first one we saw, this one is even the most famous Spider-Man cover. This is Amazing Fantasy 15. This is the first appearance of Spider-Man. So Destin Daniel Cretton is doing a bunch of comic book tributes. So I love that. The Punisher scene is my favorite moment of the trailer. And what is it also? What do you think of the Punisher interaction?
Oh, let me just say that Punisher is so freaking awesome, man. Shit, I think the Punisher, like I once said, or thought at least, the Punisher should die. Like it's probably a good narrative note, like him finally finding peace or something. I hope he lives, man. I hope he lives, and I hope he beats the shit out of everybody, man. He's
I love the part where he just
badass.
point blank shoots Spider-Man with a shotgun or whatever. That he just shoot, like Spider-Man webs up the gun. He's like, fine,
have it your way.
Have it your way. And also the crazy karate kick that Spider-Man does to kick him out of the Punisher van.
Oh shit!
And then right before he can swear and say "motherfucker," he gets his mouth wrapped up. It's a perfect interaction, and Spider-Man being like, "Go home, Frank." It's so good.
Oh yeah.
The Punisher van in this is so great. There is one Punisher cover, Spider-Man cover. This was also the Spider-Man actually had the debut of the Punisher, right?
Yeah.
Punisher was actually the first time he appeared. He was hired by the Jackal, who we'll talk about in just a second, to kill Spider-Man. He started out as a villain, but then because everybody loved his design and he just looked so cool, they made up this elaborate backstory for Frank Castle, and that's how Punisher came to be. Same like Wolverine started off as a villain for Hulk, but because everybody loved the design of Wolverine, they made him like an Axeman, and they did all this stuff with him. That's also how Punisher started out.
Damn.
So that's pretty cool, right?
Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, I didn't know that, man.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. So I think that they're probably going to recreate, maybe in the beginning of the movie, that Punisher is trying to like shoot Spider-Man because he doesn't know Spider-Man's a good guy or something like that.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll also see this cover recreated. It would make sense, because they also recreated all those other covers.
Yeah.
Talking about the Jackal. There is a character which was blowing everybody's mind away. And it's the character of Miles Warren, aka the Jackal, and everybody thinks that the character is being played by Keith David. And the reason is because you hear Keith David's voice. He has a very distinct voice. He has a very deep, beautiful voice. And he says the following in the trailer. He's not confirmed anywhere that he's in this movie, but he is under contract with Disney. I think he's doing some Star Wars stuff, or he's doing something with Disney. That's what I've heard. Yeah. I'm not a Disney expert here, but he says in the trailer, he says the following. Spiders have. Do you want to read it in a very beautiful voice? You want to do a voice that sounds like Mufasa? Can you do that?
Okay. Spiders have 3 life cycles. Okay, no, that sounds more okay. Spiders have 3 life cycles. When between cycles, it can leave the spider vulnerable to threats, and for those spiders who make it through it, amounts to again, spiders have 3 life cycles. When between cycles, it can leave the spider vulnerable to threats, and for those spiders who make it through it, it amounts to a kind of rebirth.
Should be more like, spiders have 3 life cycles. When between cycles, it can leave the spider vulnerable to threats, and for those spiders who make it through, it amounts to a kind of rebirth. But I don't know. You decide who did it better.
Yes. It was it me or the Watcher?
But at least he has a smooth voice.
Yeah.
And then somebody even asked him, like, "Hey, are you in the trailer?" And they were like, "Did you hear it correctly?" Like he was being a smart Keith David about it. But everybody thinks that he's gonna be in the trailer. That he was in the trailer. I think he is, because it really sounds like his voice.
Yeah.
First, when the trailer first leaked, everybody was saying that little speech about the life cycles of spiders, that it was Tombstone.
Okay, yeah.
So maybe it is Tombstone's voice, but no, everybody's saying that it's Keith David's voice, and I kind of agree. But maybe Tombstone does a Keith David impression in this movie.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is the Jackal.
Yeah.
If you don't know about the Jackal, he's the guy who started like the Spider-Man clone saga. A lot of people hate that saga because it's kind of a crazy convoluted saga, but the Jackal is he is a Spider-Man villain.
Okay.
They're saying that in this movie, when Spider-Man goes to Bruce Banner and asks about what is going on with him because he's mutating a little bit. He's changing his biology and his DNA is changing.
Yeah.
Bruce Banner is not an expert in that. He's not an expert really in DNA. He's an expert in gamma radiation. So maybe one of his co-workers, one of his fellow professors, will be Keith David's Miles Warren, the Jackal, who is doing all of these tests, which we are seeing right now. I think that all of these tests that we saw, they're all being done by the Jackal, and maybe in the future the Jackal can use these to clone Spider-Man, and maybe that's how we get like multiversal, like different, like Ben Reilly Spider-Man and this kind of stuff, you know? Different Spider-Man in the universe in the MCU. So yeah, here there's a bunch of pictures here of the Clone Saga where Spider-Man is fighting like clones of himself. Remember in like Spider-Verse, there were a bunch of different Spider-Man versions. A bunch of those all originated from the Spider-Man Clone Saga, which eventually got revealed that it was the Jackal who cloned him. Okay. Jackal is kind of a weirdo. I think in the comics he also, even though he was a 50-year-old professor, he cloned Gwen Stacy so he could date. Why is everybody a weirdo? Let's just move on. Okay.
Okay.
I gotta mention Man Spider.
Oh shit.
Because he also says, Bruce Banner says in the trailer, that it can be very dangerous if you keep on transforming, and that can be alluding to Man Spider. This was have you ever seen this before?
Yeah, I think I have. Yeah, quite a time ago. I want to interject something. Since when do spiders have mouths? Spiders don't have mouths.
No, but it's not a spider. It's a man spider.
Yeah, it's okay. Fine, it's a man spider. But what does that amount of? Why they use fangs to inject digestive venom in their prey, liquefy their insides, and then slurp them with a tube? What is? He has all. That's weird.
Yeah, the only thing I know is that I want the action figure. About all of the other stuff, I cannot give you any insight. But yeah, people are telling me I have to mention Man Spider. I mentioned Man Spider. I don't think that Tom Holland is going to turn into a gigantic Man Spider. I don't think so. I don't think that's going to happen because... And nobody wants to. What do you want to see? Zendaya date a big Spider-Man?
I would love her to date Man Spider. That would be awesome.
He just shows up.
Yeah. He just hey baby. Then Peter Parker looks on the socials like she's so much happier now
with Man Spider.
With Man Spider, and she's like,
"Hey babe, do you got any mothballs? I want you in the game. Bring me some fresh mothballs."
He always knows what to say.
So, I'm Man Spider. I have no dick. I just have to. I gotta puke weird stuff. I have a straw. I don't know. You were saying some shit.
Yeah, I have a straw.
Let's talk about Sadie Sink. So I think that this character that we saw here is not the Riddler from the Batman. I know you were very confused. It really looks like Paul Dano in the Batman.
Yeah.
But it's not. I think it's Sadie Sink, who's going through a goth phase.
Oh.
And this is. I think a lot of people are saying that this is in Peter Parker's apartment, and that's Sadie Sink's character is in his apartment here. Maybe.
That's
still,
weird.
everybody online, I don't know, but they're saying that she's playing Jean Grey.
That's a lot of rent, by the way, in New York.
What?
Apartment. That's a lot of rent.
It's a lot of rent. It's a big apartment.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is what I think right now. I think that in this movie, she's playing a mutant who came here from a different dimension, you know? Because she knew who Spider-Man was, because she's a mutant and she can read minds. That's what Jean Grey can do. She can do some telekinetic Professor Xavier BS. She knew who Peter Parker was, so she also got transported at the end of No Way Home.
Oh.
When she got transported, I think she got captured by this guy.
Ooh.
This guy here, played by Tremel Tillman. I just know him as the guy who says Mr. in the latest Mission Impossible movie. He's the captain of the underwater boat. But whatever. So this guy captured Sadie Sink's character Jean Grey, and he's like an anti-mutant dude, and he's the boss of that organization, Damage Control. You know, that was the ending of Power Man, that they escaped the Damage Control facility.
Oh, you mean yeah.
Well, I think
Wonder Man.
Yeah, I think that Sadie Sink's character is in that same facility,
Ooh.
and that the tank that we see that breaks in, like this tank right here, is being mind controlled by Sadie Sink's character, like this old lady here. She's not the bad guy of the movie. I think that she's being mind controlled by Sadie Sink. And we also see her here when you have this box and you don't see her face in it. I think that this here is obviously Sadie Sink, who's restrained in this box, and she's using her mind control powers to get all of these other people to like steal a tank, drive into the building, and then get a bunch of guards to mind control them to get to her. I don't know why she cannot just mind control a guard, but maybe she has a big plan. But I think that she is not the bad guy of the movie. I first thought that she was the bad guy. I think it's gonna look like she's the bad guy. Like this dude is gonna be like, well, Spider-Man, this little teenage girl with red hair, she's a bad guy. And it's totally not me, the man with all of the money and all of the powerful weapons. It's totally this teenager right here.
Yeah.
And then Spider-Man's like, oh, okay, mister. You just gave me a cup of tea, so I will probably do what you tell me. But the great Tom Holland impression aside, this is him almost getting stabbed by ninjas.
Oh, yeah.
This
Amazing.
scene is gorgeous. This looks so cool.
Yeah, it should. It's the hand?
Yeah, the hand is attacking him.
Oh, hell yeah.
And then the hand almost stabs him, and then he uses his organic webbing.
Hand, meet the fist.
Yeah, he uses his organic webbing, which is so powerful that he can rip the blade, the katana apart. It's insane. This is so lit.
Hell yeah.
It is so lit.
Oh, hell yeah.
This part here,
The hand again.
the hand
This time
versus,
with Peter Parker on with the high ground.
Yeah, I have the high ground. you have Spider-Man versus the hand, but there is a really. Do you think that there's something missing from this? If you look at the shot, do you think there's something missing here? What do you see here? Do you see this big open space?
The Avengers Tower is not.
No. There's just a big space underneath him, because everybody is saying that here, all these ninjas at the bottom, they're not jumping at Spider-Man. They're jumping at something underneath Spider-Man. Basically saying that there is an extra character that Marvel removed from this scene in the trailer. And I think it's obvious. I think that the character 100% has to be Daredevil. The Hand, of course, are originally Daredevil villains.
Oh, yeah.
First of all.
Indeed.
Second of all, they got first introduced into the MCU via the Daredevil Netflix show.
Oh, yeah.
So I think Daredevil 100% is in here. There's Punisher's in here, and there's a mention of Kingpin in the beginning of this trailer. Daredevil has to be in this movie. I think besides Daredevil, it could also be these other two characters. It could either be Miles Morales. Is Miles Morales, because people are saying that his mother, like an actress, was cast to play his mother in his role. And also Tom Holland has said openly that he wants to bring Miles Morales into the universe so he can do the same that Robert Downey Jr. did for him with Spider-Man, like bringing him into the MCU. He can do the same for Miles Morales. Which I think that they're going to introduce at least Miles Morales in the Secret Wars movie. Yeah. So that would make sense. Or it's Jean Grey at the end of the movie where she finally joins up with Spider-Man and she's suited up. So I think it's either, one of those three. My question to you is, do you really think there is a hidden character here underneath Spider-Man? And if so, what character do you think it is?
Either the Punisher, Daredevil, or...
Punisher cannot jump that high. It has to be a person who can, like, fly, bro. Like, Daredevil's acrobatic. He can jump. Look, do you think Punisher can do that in his tactical? That wouldn't make any sense. Punisher would be on the ground and, like, shoot at them from the bottom, like, with a bazooka.
Or from the top with a sniper, yeah.
Yeah, he wouldn't be jumping in the air.
I think those ninjas are just leaping towards the ledge to then jump up towards Spider-Man. I think Spider-Man is alone in this.
So you really... Yeah, okay. So
I think he's alone in this.
Okay, interesting. Well, we'll see when the movie comes out.
Yeah.
And when then I can be like, I told you so, you dumb fuck.
Yeah, like you
No,
were right
but okay.
you dumb fuck.
Get out! You don't agree with my theory. You get the fuck out of my office.
It went from neutral to lopsided really quick.
No, maybe it's not. People said it.
Yeah. It's
maybe,
speculation. Yeah,
I don't know. I don't even know. Maybe Sadie Sink is not playing Jean Grey. Maybe she's playing Howard the Duck.
Oh shit!
I don't know.
I would actually literally pay to watch that right now.
Yeah, bro. Just her Donald Ducking around. No, that wouldn't be good. Right? Put on some pants, Donald Duck. That's the one thing I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah, you're
like
really...
it's like 2026.
Yeah,
we don't want to
really
see that little duck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Feathers do not count, my man.
Yeah, Disney, you've gone too far.
Yeah, Disney, you're going way too far.
You know what I think is weird? Why does Mickey Mouse wear pants? And no bottom, and Minnie Mouse wears a dress. Like, why is it not the other way around?
No,
okay.
it's all...
Let's move on. Let's move on before we think about that
yeah,
too much.
Okay,
all right,
let's think about the Mickey nipples.
Yeah, Mick Snips.
Mick Snips. That sounds like a restaurant.
Okay, let's put this. Okay, now I have to put this to bed.
Okay.
The Spider-Man brand new day. Okay, in the synopsis it said the following. Okay, after I want us to go back into it because this trailer. Okay, before we get in, this trailer has a bunch of loose ends. There is no clue on who the main villain is of this trailer. Or if you watch the trailer, who do you think the main villain was?
The main villain or villains?
Do you think the main villain was in that trailer? Yes or no?
I do not think. I think Sadie Sink might be the main villain.
Maybe. Okay, so you think, but we didn't even see Sadie Sink's face.
There's nothing in confirmation I can actually tell you from heart that this enunciates a main antagonist energy. No. Nothing in the trailer does that.
So now it's kind of a mystery, and that's also exactly what the synopsis told us. That came out like a couple months ago. It said like after the world has forgotten his name, Peter Parker begins a new chapter in his life, balancing college classes, part-time work, and his responsibilities as New York's friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. But when a mysterious force begins to unravel the city from the inside out, Peter finds himself caught between powerful enemies, old legacies, and unexpected allies. I think that Sadie Sink will be in the unexpected allies. Ooh. I think that's what she's. Maybe. We don't know yet. Yeah. As shadows from the past creep into his present, I think that's referring to Scorpion and a bunch of villains that he brought away. He must redefine what it truly means to be a hero on his own. So I think the big thing that I want to look at right now is mysterious force. What is the mysterious force that has been behind everything in this trailer? And I have 6 options right now, and maybe they're not all super believable, but I still think it's worth like checking it out. The first one is of course the William Metzger. I think he is going to be the guy who's like, hey, Spider-Man, I need your help, you know?
Yeah.
And then Spider-Man is going to be like, oh yes, I can give you the help, I can give you the help. But it turns out that he's like the bad guy. That's a trope that happens quite a lot, The person who asks for help is actually the person that is the bad guy. The one after that is Shang-Chi's sister. It could be that maybe after the hand basically got destroyed. The hand basically got destroyed at the end of the last Daredevil season. The last Daredevil Netflix season is the end of the hand because Elektra and all of the hand, they all get destroyed by something. I think that while she's not the leader of the hand, maybe the hand joins the 10 rings. So she is the person who's sending these hand ninjas to get something out of that prison. We don't know what, but I think that maybe she's the person behind the hand. Just because she was in the last movie, Shang-Chi, and it's the same director, So he would maybe bring that line on, and that she is a part. I don't think she's the main bad guy, because I don't think she's really a bad guy, but she will be a part of it. Then, another character that was teased, but is not confirmed, is Mr. Negative. Do you know about Mr. Negative?
I don't know about Mr. Negative.
Well, Mr. Negative was the main bad guy in that Spider-Man, the first Spider-Man PlayStation 4 game. He's a guy. He's a nice businessman who does a bunch of charity work. but he also has this split personality, kind of like the Hulk, which we'll get into a second. The split personality, which turns him like into an evil person, like a negative version of himself. Then we, of course, talked about Keith David's Jackal, who might be the person behind this, but I think he's just a college professor. I don't think he has the funds to like get a bunch of ninjas to attack Spider-Man. Another character who has been confirmed, Tombstone, is a very high-level ranking mob boss. I think that Tombstone might be pulling the strings because we haven't seen him yet, and I think he's higher ranking than all of the other villains we've seen. I think, and this maybe is crazy, that the twist that this movie is going to reveal is that even though it looks like Bruce Banner is healed, I think that maybe when Bruce Banner, that this might not even be freaking Bruce Banner. I think that the person that we see here is actually Joe. This is Joe Fixit. This is not Bruce Banner. This is Joe Fixit, who has taken over the form of Bruce Banner and is controlling him and is secretly running New York as a crime empire, like as a mob boss. And he's even above all of these. Like a bunch of the crime that's happening might be happening because the Hulk has finally broken him and another personality has come in between them called Joe Fixit. And he's actually running the show because I'm getting kind of a sinister feeling if I'm looking at this version of Bruce Banner. He looks like a person who's pretending to be a good guy, not a guy who's really there to help Peter. Maybe this is a crazy theory. Maybe I just want to see the Hulk walk around in a very big suit and wear a big hat and shoot a Tommy gun. And I'm trying to get that to happen, but I wouldn't be surprised if there's something really shady happening with the Hulk and he has something to do with this. And it's not Bruce Banner who's in control. We all remember that in Thor Ragnarok, Bruce Banner lost control for a long time, and then he thought he controlled it. Well, maybe now the Hulk also has control over the Bruce Banner personality, and like the worst version of him, the criminal version of him, is now taking control. What do you think of this crazy board I made?
Okay, first of all, the first thought I got up with after halfway hearing the story was, what? And the second one was, what? Still, I said, okay.
Is there one that which one do you think makes sense, or none of them make sense?
Right now, none of them do.
No,
none of them make sense. I mean, like, I know
this picture is basically you right now, and and we're both like, I think I get it.
Yes, I'm just quietly nodding, like, oh, I see.
Yeah, I understand. But this is breaking. I'm just grasping at nothing here.
Yeah.
I hope that one of them is correct, because then I can be like, yes, I knew it 100%. I know it. But yeah, I'm also sweating.
I knew it all along.
It's breaking my brain. Get out of my head.
It's like Scanners. You're like winning this psychic duel.
Bro, we took way too long time. Okay. Is there any final thoughts you have on the Spider-Man trailer before we move on to Dune? Which, please, we shouldn't do too long.
Okay. Let's just say I can't wait. I cannot stop. And I cannot believe.
Cannot wait until July.
Let's wait until July.
Yeah, we'll see. I hope that... I think it really has the potential to be the best Spider-Man movie that has ever been made. I think it has.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because it has a lot of... Like, the director is great... and also, Tom Holland has had like 10 years to perfect his Peter Parker and Spider-Man. Okay. Let's go over and talk about Dune. We watched the trailer, right?
Yeah, we did. We did watch the trailer.
What did you think of it?
I think Zendaya is really getting deep in the Dune character. And so is the guy from... Bones and All. I don't know what his name is.
This is Timothée Chalamet.
Yes. Chalamet.
But sorry. You haven't even seen the previous Dune movies.
I have only seen part ways through the first one. Haven't seen the rest of it. Second one I haven't seen at all. I will not be able to see the third one because I haven't seen the second one and I will not watch it either.
The second one is great.
Yeah?
The first one is basically like a very long setup of his entire like line getting destroyed.
Yeah.
You know, like this dude dies in the first movie. Like this guy dies, and this is a clone of him. I know that.
Oh shit.
And like the first one, like everybody dies, and then he becomes a person who's just like Avatar. He joins the Fremen. He joins the nature people. You know.
The Harkonnens.
Not the Harkonnens are people who want to kill him. But he joins the Fremen, and then he becomes like the leader of them, and they even think that he's like a Jesus-like figure. In part 2, he does like a bunch of stuff, and like, whoa, he rides the sandworm, and he is the chosen one because he like does a prophecy or something.
Oh yeah.
And now he has used it to become like the king of it, and he's using it to wage war and to become the #1 empire. That's what I'm getting out of this trailer, is that he's using his power not for peace, but for destroying other places so that he can get more power, so that he can eventually create peace. Basically, the point of the story was, as far as I got it, this is based on a book, that Dune Messiah is a story about the prophecy gets foretold, Jesus or whatever he is, the prophesied one, the chosen one, he gets all of the power, but then in the end it doesn't matter because they're all false prophets, you know? And he then uses the power to create more pain than good. In the beginning it was all good, but then it's just more war, it's more of the same bad stuff. So they're all false prophets, basically. That's the story. Robert Pattinson looks really goofy. But in this movie, he's basically playing a shape-shifting guy with a really big forehead.
Shit.
Who is there as an assassin to basically kill Paul Atreides. And Zendaya is angry at Paul Atreides because Paul Atreides was like, I'm gonna marry a princess, and I'm not gonna marry you because I'm too good for you. I'm gonna watch this movie in the theater. This is the reason why you couldn't finish Dune Part 1 and 2 is really simple. These, just like Avatar, are movies that are made to watch in IMAX on the big screen. Yeah. These are not movies to watch on your TV. These are not movies to watch on your phone. You have to watch these in a really big cinema with the best sound system possible. And then you hear, and then you're like, whoa, oh my God, what edibles did I take? What's in this popcorn? You're like, what are we? You know, that's how you're supposed to watch these movies. So I can understand that. I would never watch this one on my TV. I would never watch. These are movies you watch on a big screen, and otherwise don't watch them. You know, I'm not gonna tell you go watch it. If you get the chance to rewatch them in the theater, do it. Especially Dune 2. Dune 2 is a great movie. Has some of my favorite. Austin Butler from the movie Caught Stealing. He's the bad guy in the second one, and he's great. Like he's a Hannibal Lecter, scary dude. Would recommend you watch Dune 2, but if you ever get the chance to watch Dune 1 and Part 2 in the theater, do it. Otherwise, just go and watch Dune 3 in the cinema, but on the same day, of course, we're getting Avengers Doomsday, so if you don't want to watch Dune 2, I'm not going to force you to watch it, but I would recommend, if you get the opportunity to go watch it, because you will not get disappointed by the cinematic experience. Something else I wanted to point out, a lot of people have been pointing out, I'm not the first one, is that Zendaya is having the craziest year of an actor, period, of all time. The amount of projects that she's in this year is insane. Of course, we all know that she is, I don't know, do you know Euphoria?
Yeah, I do know Euphoria. It's a pretty hectic movie, let's just say that.
It's a show.
Yeah, show.
Okay, but yeah, she's in a Euphoria, a show which I hate. It's a show which about I'm a
drama.
Teenager and I do drugs. I'm like, we all do drugs. Good for you, man. Stop posting pictures on OnlyFans. Okay? And then I don't know. I've watched one episode. I was like, this sucks. But the Odyssey. She's in the Odyssey with Christopher Nolan. She's in that. She's in Spider-Man Brand New Day, which of course she's MJ. Yep. She's in Dune Messiah, and last but certainly not least, she's in Shrek 5.
Shrek is gonna have a fifth
Shrek 5, baby!
No!
It's ogre time! So, she's playing the daughter of Shrek, and she's like, how come I'm puberty Shrek, and Shrek's like, "Where's my donkey?" Cannot wait.
Yeah.
Cinema.
Yeah.
Absolute cinema.
Absolute cinema.
Absolute. And I absolutely am in love with female Shrek, bro. Let me see you twerk it with them cheeks. Let me see that She-Hulk. Can you bust it for the beach?
Yeah.
She-Hulk, let me see you. Wave those, clap those green hams, clap those green hams, clap those green hams. I'm gonna throw these Lavarian balloons at your ass.
Clap.
Yeah. That's how we gonna be pulling up in the cinema.
Yeah, buddy.
Gonna be throwing Monopoly money at the screen.
And we're gonna buy a house and climb Mount Everest, baby.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
DOOMVIEW.
Yeah. DOOMVIEW.
Was it doomed to fail or doomed-tastic? Okay, Project Hail Mary.
Yeah,
Project Hail Mary, a movie which a lot of people are very hyped for. Maybe people might say that this is the very first big movie of the year.
Yeah.
Scream 7 made a bunch of money. I wasn't able to watch it. I was on a super secret mission, and I'm glad that I was on that mission because I didn't watch Scream 7, but I've heard that it's a real big piece of dog crap. Maybe one of the worst movies ever made.
Yeah.
I don't want to find out. I don't want to watch bad movies, but I've heard that a lot of people were very excited for this because it was a book. It was a book, Project Hail Mary. A lot of people really like this book. Haven't read the book because I'm not a nerd.
It's a book? Oh, shit.
Yeah. Project Hail Mary is a book. I haven't read it. Maybe I have to read it because, to be honest, like the movie, I like Ryan Gosling. The plot of this movie is Ryan Gosling is a guy who's smart and he knows how to save the sun or something.
Yeah.
He wakes up in a spaceship and then he's like, oh, maybe I'm gonna meet some aliens. Maybe not. We'll talk about it in spoilers, you know? Maybe he does, maybe not. I enjoyed the movie, but I have the feeling, me personally, I'm not gonna speak for you, that because I did not read the book, I was missing some details. I had the feeling that some stuff happened pretty fast, and I also really didn't know why the sun was dying. I didn't really understand that. I knew that it was dying, and I knew a little bit that it was happening because of some bacteria, but I don't know if there was a real reason for it or anything. So for me personally, I enjoyed it. Like when I was watching this movie, I don't know for you. When I was watching it on Friday, I was looking around me and I was like, bruh, everybody in the cinema has read the book, bro. It was like the biggest bunch of nerds. They all had their calculators. They were calculating the distance between the trailers. I was like, bruh. And these were people who never been in a cinema before. Like, they had no it was every single time anybody made a calculus joke in the theater, they were like, oh my god, that's EM equals 5. Oh, it's a reference to the protons in my fingers. And I was like, shit, what? Everything went over my head. Every time I laughed, the movie theater was quiet. And every time they made a freaking reference to the atom in my bum hole, they were like, oh my god, I get that. And I was like, why are we laughing? I don't get it. I don't understand what's going on. I don't get it. I think that the guy behind me was explaining the theory of the speed of light, and I was like, "Isn't that from Star Wars?" I don't know. That was me. Maybe I was too dumb to watch. Maybe I was too much of a dumb butt to watch this movie. But to be honest, I watched it and I was like, "This was fine," but I literally had to go watch another movie, which I'm going to talk about in a little bit, in What You Up to Clanker, to clean my palate, because I was like, bro, there was no titties, there was no people exploding, no nothing. Not kidding about the boobs. The other movie had kind of good. This movie it was a fun movie. It was a good movie, but it wasn't for me. And I think that maybe because I didn't read the book and I wasn't really invested in it, that it wasn't for me, and I couldn't really enjoy it to its full potential. And I don't want to be mean, but I thought it was kind of boring. So what do you think of this? What do you think of this? No spoilers. I'm just gonna listen. I'm gonna shut up.
Yeah. Okay. So I think the movie, it had parts that I'd rather skip, but overall, I think the movie, in its corny campiness, did have charm that kept me hooked long enough for a certain character to appear. Yeah, it was funny because like when a certain character appeared, it kind of got me like, oh,
Rocky.
Yeah, Rocky. Oh, I thought spoiler free. Fine.
Oh, wait, sorry. No. That's only the name.
Okay, the name. He met Rocky. And that individual really opened my eyes like, oh, okay, this opens up a charm that I did not expect this movie to have. And that kept me hooked because it was a switch up. It was a nice change of routine, and it was
the interactions were the best part.
Yeah, the interactions were the interactions were the best part, and it was kind of past the first 1/3 of the movie. The part that I usually say like, okay, you know what? I'm out. Emotionally, psychologically, or physically if I'm not watching it in the theaters and I paid for the movie. But like, I just watched it and I enjoyed it. It's an enjoyable movie. It's good. I really like the way that they explained the apocalyptic, but without being so down and dark about it. They explained it in a light way,
The stakes are very high.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I also thought that because of how they explained the stakes, it was kind of very matter of fact.
Yeah.
It was just like, this is gonna happen.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, oh my god, the world's gonna end.
They grab Uzi. They shoot.
That was not, it was basically, that's how I would be in that room. We're all gonna die. We're all gonna fucking, don't look at it.
Room full of scientists.
No, we're fucking heavy with those bitch.
Are you guys dumb? We're all gonna die.
You get in that fucking space. You get in that spaceship. You don't get all you don't get the bacteria. You don't get it. You get all the That's would have been my speech to try to convince him to go on the space. You don't get it. You're smart. You teach kids.
You're a biologist. You know about stars.
You know some shit. You know something. Get in the ship. Get in there.
Yeah, you'd rile
up
some
your mom
people.
lives. Hello. Get in the ship.
Oh, shit.
That would have been my speech.
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean I don't make any sense?
Send Blondie over to space now! We're all gonna die!
155,000 comics of One Piece! You're the One Piece! Get in this shit! That's what it said!
Make up go poetic about it. Like going all poetic and shit.
He just opens the scroll, it's just a picture of him. You never see Kafapana, get out! You never seen it?
Scroll.
You see the scroll, it's you. You're the One Piece.
You're the One Piece.
I don't even have I think that's gonna be something bullshit. Okay, for me, very good review aside.
Yeah.
I would give this film freaking 3 out of 5 Dooms personally. Yeah. I feel like I need to read the book. That's what I said. That's what I don't know if you agree with this. If you want to give it more Dooms, maybe you think it needs an extra. What do you think? Is it 3 Dooms good or it needs more Dooms?
Yeah, 3 out of 5 Dooms is appropriate.
It's appropriate.
It's
good. It's good. I would not say that this is a bad movie, but I'm just saying that this is not a movie for me.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's just it. Like, I don't think I will ever rewatch this movie. Mm-hmm. And that's, I think. If we're going into spoilers right now, right?
Yeah.
So right now, let's do a real quick.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, that laugh didn't make any sense until I showed this picture. So yeah, just going through it. My favorite parts were, of course, with Rocky. I think that Rocky was funny. Mm-hmm. The alien that he meets, and I think how they learn how to communicate.
Yeah,
a lot of fun.
Like the little excitement in his footsteps when he found out he has a conversation. But oh my god, I'm gonna get my stuff.
When he's in the ball, I love him. He just pulls up in his house. I live here now. Thank you.
Like an atomic hamster, this guy.
Yeah, that was great. I love the friendship between him. This part here, this is the only scene that I was like, this looks gorgeous.
Oh yeah.
When they went to get the natural predator to kill the bacteria that was eating the sun.
Yeah.
This was my this was my favorite scene because it also felt kind of claustrophobic when they were only in the spaceship.
Yeah.
Or they were in the spaceship or they were on Earth in flashbacks, but I think that this is the scene that I was like, I thought that the movie would be more of this.
Oh yeah.
Because I thought it would be more of an Interstellar. You're gonna see a bunch of crazy visuals.
Yeah, they were at the gas giant Adrian.
Yeah.
That had
Adrian.
Adrian.
But this is my favorite scene, and this is I wish that this movie had like 2 extra scenes that were a little bit more like this, and then I would have enjoyed it more. But that it is what it is. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, they were basically like getting the samples of all the microbial life they could find on Adrian. They found out beforehand that the cells, the astrophages they called it, that devour the sun, were also abundant in that same solar system, but the star wasn't dying. But the thing is, they discovered that there was also, beside the astrophages, other microbial life that devoured the astrophages, controlling the astrophage population so it doesn't kill the sun. So they went over to Adrian to grab samples of astrophages to cultivate back home and make sure that they can use those to control the astrophage population, because all the stars around them were dying too. And the alien called Rocky, he wanted the same for his plan. They were exactly 2 peas in a pod, same goal, same situation. They were alone. All of their comrades died in their spaceships, and they needed somebody to spar with scientifically and intellectually.
And together, because they had different knowledge, they could come up with the answers.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, they had different experiences, literally life experiences. They experienced the world in different ways. And this looks like a chest burster about to make its way inside of him. That's not really a pleasant... Like, I kind of like Rocky more in the movie in this case. I'm going to be honest. And this one was brutal.
That was a good scene. That was a really good scene. But this was that scene that it was a part of this scene, right?
Oh, yeah.
Because this scene and this scene goes into each other.
Yeah.
That was my favorite part of the movie, but all the other parts were just, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe I have to rewatch it, but for now I'm just like, would rather watch some other movies, but I think I'll rewatch it sometime.
Yeah, just for fun,
For fun, but
for fun.
I think for right now it wasn't 100% my thing. Yeah, of course. Then at the end they're like, "Oh, thumbs up, son." And then the movie ends with him teaching the little rock monsters how to be good people.
The rock babies, yes.
We're little happy rock babies.
Yes.
I didn't know you could make a pebble so cute.
Yeah, me too. I mean, he doesn't even have freaking eyes, man.
Yeah, I think the way he ate, how he was eating by shoving it up his rock's ass, was kind of disturbing.
His rock ass, yeah.
But I would recommend it if you like sci-fi, if you like Interstellar, maybe. I don't know. Would you recommend this movie?
I would recommend this movie to anyone if you love sci-fi, or a space nerd, or if you just like a nice little movie that does a little different things with the apocalyptic thing, because usually, like we just said, like, oh, it's apocalyptic, we're all gonna die, but like
this was more controlled. This is more realistic.
Yeah,
maybe.
This guy's like, oh my god, we're all gonna die. I hope we find a way, and then they do.
Yeah,
I
think they do. Yeah,
I think they do. I mean, like,
it's a feel-good fun movie.
Yeah, it's a little feel-good fun movie.
But I just like, I need action. I need like more action stuff.
You know what I think? This movie, and it's gonna sound a little bit harsh compared to what I said before, this movie would have hit way harder and been, well, in a way, better if Rocky died.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I think.
But then you wouldn't get that ending. That would have been no. I wouldn't have.
The happy ending would be off the table. That's for sure. The happy ending would be off the table.
I also don't think he dies in the book.
Yeah, but like it basically
Why do you want Rocky
goes
to die?
Yeah. I'm not saying I want him. See, this is the problem. I don't want Rocky to die.
Why do you want to kill Rocky?
No, I don't want to fucking kill Rocky.
Why do you want to kill Rocky and all these little rock babies?
No, I don't want to. Hey, I didn't say that.
Why do you want to murder Rocky? Why do you want to destroy Rocky with a hammer?
Okay, listen up. Hear me out.
Why do you want to go
this is getting a little.
Wait. Why do you want to go to a nest of rock babies and destroy them with a hammer?
No, I didn't. No, fuck you. That sounds like your fantasy, man. That sounds like your shit. You have a problem, not me. Okay, what I was trying to say Is that
I can destroy a bunch of rocks with a hammer. No, okay, sorry.
you probably should, as long as it's not Rocky.
No. Rocky's good. But
Yeah.
I would be scared. I would be terrified if Rocky would show up to my door.
Oh, just like that, yeah. Until
hello.
you find.
He would like.
Whoa!
Yeah, that's how they talk, right?
Yeah.
Everything, what the fuck?
You strip balls, man.
He's just like, I want to
Yeah.
solve world hunger. I'm like, what the fuck?
You have nice Air Jordans. I like your Air Jordans. He sounds like.
Oh.
Get off of
but
me.
you want Rocky to die?
I don't want Rocky to die, but I think the movie would hit harder if Rocky did die because, at least from what the movie showed, like Rocky almost died when he had to like fix the centrifugal forces.
That was an intense scene.
Yes, indeed, it was. And I felt really bad when I thought he died at some point. But like he had to leave like the glass dome he built for himself to mimic his own atmosphere. He
Yeah.
had to get out of that, help Gosling get into a safe space.
I really thought he was going to die.
Yeah,
but I'm
yeah,
happy
yeah.
he didn't.
Yeah, exactly. One more thing, like, how did he know exactly how to get him recuperated? They didn't show how Rocky actually knew how to handle the facilities he was visiting.
He moved into the spaceship and he was like making it his own. And I think he just watched what Gosling, what's his name? Ryan Gosling's character was doing the whole time.
Yeah, but like they didn't really show exactly how. Like they didn't show that he was getting integrated in the facility.
And this is how you is how you use the toilet, Rocky. And this is how you. I don't think I would have added to this. And this is how you use the security handle, Rocky. If you ever have to save me from a life or death situation. And this is how you bring me to the infirmary, Rocky.
Enough about science. This is what you have to do when I'm about to die, Rocky. Rocky.
If you fast forward to the ending of this movie, you gotta save me. So look it up.
But like, yeah, the movie basically goes like, there's a problem, they struggle, they get over it. There's a problem, they struggle, get over it.
With the power of friendship.
With the power of friendship. And
Talk about friendship.
Yeah. Tell me about friendship. Yeah, they do break the pattern. What?
No, waiting on you.
Okay, but like they do break the pattern by like introducing Rocky and getting used to their dynamic. But after that, they kind of repeat the same recipe, going like, "Oh, they have a problem.
It was
they
kind of
get
boring.
through it." In that sense, it was kind of boring because they didn't really like
And there
break
was no
that pattern
big
much.
green guy punching stuff.
No, there
Talking
was
about
no.
Shrek 5.
Shrek should be up there, my man. They were on a green planet. That's Shrek's home. Shrek is an alien.
Get out of my cloud swamp.
Get out of my gas giant.
And then I would ask Shrek,
Huh?
what you up to, Clanker?
Yeah, exactly. Good segue is a good segue.
What I'm up to is this morning. I woke up this morning in my 6'4". Today was good day. Because I watched Ready or Not 2. I haven't watched Ready or Not 1, but the basic gist of Ready or Not 1 is from the flashbacks was Margot Robbie, who's not Margot Robbie. Does she not look like Margot Robbie?
She kind of looks like Margot Robbie.
Just a gorgeous blonde woman, whatever.
Yeah.
She marries a guy and then she has to play a game, and the game is hide and seek, and if she survives until the end of the night, then she becomes the leader of a family, and if she dies, then Satan gets her sacrifice or whatever. It's a movie about crazy satanic cults, aka the Steam List type of people. But now the thing is that she's joined by her literal estranged sister, and both of them, they have to survive a bunch of crazy people who are like the Illuminati, you know?
Oh, yeah.
The movie is just a bunch of bloody violence, her finding inventive ways to kill all of these rich goobers that are running the world. Basically, the movie starts with a guy on his deathbed who's watching a war, and then he's like, okay, scratches his balls, grabs his phone, he's like, well, let's do the ceasefire now. And then immediately on the news you see the ceasefire has been confirmed, basically being that one person is ruling the entire world because he has a contract with Satan or whatever. Every time they said Hail Satan in this movie, I said praise Jesus or Hail Doom. To get the good karma out there, you know, because there is good and evil, and I don't want to let that evil just spread rampant. That's why Doom is the way.
Yes.
Because
Doom
the Doctor Doom went to hell. The bitch slapped Mephisto. Because that's how we do it right here. Okay.
We're getting anti-devil,
anti-demons here. No demon time here. We're going full goblin on your butt.
Yeah.
Boom. Booyah. But yeah, I would recommend it if you want to see a bunch of Illuminati people get smoked by a smoking hot blonde with a shotgun.
And her
One of my favorite moments was. I'm not gonna spoil it here, but there's a real fun moment with the shotgun where a person like, "Hey, you ready for round 2?" And she's like, "Yep," bang, shoots her straight in the face.
Yeah,
it's a great moment. That's like a moment you don't see in horror movies, but here, like, nah, when they kill somebody, they really kill somebody, and they do some really cool kills in here. It was just more. I needed a palate cleanser after watching Project Hail Mary, a movie that was too intellectual for me. I just needed to watch a movie where a bunch of people got killed, and this was a good, bloody, fun movie. Another thing that I want to talk about before I'm going to give the mic to you, Doombot 16, or do you want to say anything about Ready or Not 2? Well, how do you think that sounds?
Ready or Not 2 sounds like a bitchin' movie that's kick-ass.
Yeah, if you get a chance to, I would most definitely recommend it. If I would give it like amount of dooms, I would give it like who gives a fuck about amount of dooms? I would give it like 4 out of 5 dooms. Entertaining, fun movie, good.
All right.
Yeah, just or if you don't want to watch it, don't watch it. But if you do watch it, I would. It's a fun, bloody movie. I finished the story mode of Lego Marvel Superheroes, and it means that I unlocked Doctor Doom.
Yeah.
So I'm really happy about that. Maybe I'm gonna try to unlock all of them. But it takes a long time, and I have Doctor Doom and I got the Doombot, so I'm pretty happy with that. But it was fun to replay Lego Marvel Superheroes, and I got Doctor Doom, so mission accomplished.
Oh yeah.
Let's give the mic over to you.
Yeah. So I watched the movie Bones and All, which in my opinion is a good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. I enjoyed the movie.
It was not disturbing.
It was, but that's why I love the movie. Like the way they brought over the disturbing stuff. They didn't just do it for the sake of shock value or disturbance, just to shock you. Like, ooh, what is that? You know, they showed cruelty.
It's a movie about
they backed it.
Vampires or
cannibals, basically.
Cannibals.
They call them eaters. I wouldn't call them vampires because they're basically cannibals that can eat the entire human body.
But how can they eat cannibals? Because if a human eats another human, don't they get crazy cow sickness or something like that?
They create spongy brains. They're like their brain becomes Swiss cheese.
So why do their brains not become Swiss cheese?
Exactly. They're a special type of human.
Okay.
They are eaters. They can eat human. As a matter of fact, they should only eat humans. And that is the problem. That's why they have trouble living in society. And
I wonder why. Stop eating me, Bob. Get off me.
All right. Another chunk from my bicep, Bob. That the next time is going to be a cut on your paycheck. Yeah. But yeah, like, that it's basically capturing like the life of a girl named Marin, who was born an eater, tried to live a normal life with her father, and her mother, who was also an eater, but got taken into a...
Is that the girl?
Yeah, that's
Next
the girl.
to Timothy.
Next to Timothy. You follow her story.
I remember the ending of this movie.
Yeah, the ending was like, I can understand why you do not like it, but like, I don't the
like
fact
to see
that
people eating people.
Yeah.
Talk about Timothy Chalamet. Is that Marin?
No, Marin is not Timothy Chalamet. Marin is the girl. Timothy, I don't know what his name is again, but like I really liked his Timothy Chalamet. Yeah, I really liked his character, and especially how like the main antagonist of the movie is like this old guy that actually like guided her a little bit in the beginning to be an eater. Like briefly was with her.
There's a bunch of creepy scenes in the movie. It's a very atmospheric type thing.
Yeah, but like I like the movie because it explained the story really well with characters supporting it well. And it did not shy away from hurt. You know, like it really hurt the characters, and it wasn't afraid to hurt the characters. Like everything was happy, but like because of their predicament, something was gonna happen. You know, they have to eat people. That brings problems. You know, and it's gonna bring problems. And they showed you how those problems can happen.
Personally, I'm not a fan of this movie. I think it's very intense. I only like movies where people eat other people if it's a zombie movie.
Yeah.
And I know you watched 28 Years Later, the first one.
Yeah, I
Because
watched.
we watched together The Bone Temple.
Yeah, we watched the Bone Temple.
Which one did you prefer? Is my question.
Well, the Bone Temple. I'm gonna be honest.
The Bone Temple was better than this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
Why?
honest, man. The Jimmys and
The Jimmys were good. Yeah.
Yes, and also what's the boy's name again?
The young kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The kid.
Yeah, the kid from the first one whose father was like, yeah, you have to kill them. Hell yeah. Hoorah. Kill those zombies. This, that. Like really casual about just killing everything. You know, wanting to make
While
his son
cheating on his wife.
While cheating on his wife while his wife has cancer. Yeah, that's that guy was a pig. That guy was a massive pig. Yeah. But anyway, so I prefer the second one because the kid's story.
Same.
Yeah, like the kid's stories, it followed up really well, like with the Jimmys and how he developed further, and like
What did you? The first one does introduce Samson in that crazy chase scene where Samson is running after them when they try to get back to the town, and then this big alpha zombie's running after them. I thought that was a very terrifying scene.
Yeah, I thought it was. But you know, the thing is, I love Samson more in the second one because it does that thing that they usually don't do in zombie films. They humanized the thing that we literally saw kill, devour, and fucking destroy other human beings.
Like ripping skulls and spines like Predator.
Exactly, and then you see a childhood memory of his non-zombie self back in the day, like, and then you're like, I like Samson. Samson is cool.
But we would
and
recommend
they saw
both
Samson's
of these
child.
Do you think that they're both? You would recommend both, right? Just watch both. Would you say that you have to watch part 1 or watch part 2, or do you think that you would just say only watch part 2?
Watch both.
Watch
Watch part 1 and watch part 2, preferably. That's the best. But you don't need to watch part 1 to enjoy part 2.
But it does make the story a little bit better because you understand why he is with the Jimmys.
Context.
All this stuff.
Yeah.
We're already almost busy for 2 hours.
Yeah.
But I really enjoy doing this Doomcast with you again, man.
Yes, 100%, man. Glad you're back.
Appreciated it.
Yeah.
Next week, there's probably a movie we gotta cover. There's a new movie, a Zendaya movie coming out next week.
Oh, yeah.
It's called The Drama. The Drama is a movie about a newly met couple. It's Robert Pattinson and Zendaya. And one of them has a secret.
Oh.
And everybody is like, what's the secret? Everybody's thinking that Zendaya is the person with the secret. But maybe the twist is that Robert Pattinson's character has a secret. Yeah. I don't know. I have no clue. But I think that's the movie we can check out. Or if maybe something else plays, we can check that out. And next week, 100%, we'll be doing another Doomcast.
Yeah.
For now, we're just gonna tell you to please
like, comment, and doomscribe, or be doomed.
So yeah, that's it for us. Doombot's out.
Doombot's out.
And have yourself a happy Doomsday.
Doomsday.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, man.